and welcome back to another episode of This Square Room. My name is Jonel.
I'm Deswayne.
Des?
Yes.
We're getting right into it today.
No. Nope. I'm not allowed to do that anymore. I'm told there needs to be a warm-up, some foreplay, you can't just dive right into it. That's such a man thing to do, and I don't want to do that anymore. So I don't like that.
You had to be told that?
I had to be told that.
After all the years I've known you,
yes,
and all the conversations we've had on the podcast, they know. After all this time, you still have to be told?
Yes.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because we are going to talk about kinks.
Like kink in my hair?
Nope, the kink in my pants. So, this is a list of kinks that people tried during sex for the first time, but they tried it because their partner wanted to.
For the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But then they found out that they really liked it.
Okay.
So it's like like if their partner didn't want them to do it, they would be like, nah.
Like
but
sex.
Then,
Like sex itself.
Well, no.
Oh. Okay.
Well, yes, during sex, like things happen, but like maybe, I think on a past episode you shared like, some girl was like slapping you and then gave you up.
Yes,
boom,
yes.
Right? So it's like one of those, like you discovered that like, oh, I like getting slapped. No. Like hypothetically,
yeah.
right? It's like one of those. You didn't like it?
No.
It wasn't your thing?
It's not.
So the first one is getting bitten. This person says he was giving me hickeys, suddenly stopped and just started biting my neck. While he was doing it, I hated it. But the next day when I saw the red marks with the slight indents, I found it to be the hottest thing ever.
That's disturbing.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think you like being bitten. I think you like being scarred, like having the marks on you. So you can get that from hickeys. You don't need to be bitten. There
was a girl that I know, and a guy was into the biting thing.
Okay.
And I remember the first time after she left this house or whatever, she called me and she was like, oh my God, like, no, this guy bites, like it's weird, blah, 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 blah. But yet she continued seeing him and the biting continued. So I guess it's not so bad after all.
I do think it's like if someone was really into biting, I don't know. I'd have to be like, yeah, that doesn't do it for
You're
me.
not going to bite me over and over and over and over. No.
Yeah.
You fucking weirdo.
Would you ever date someone with like a vampire fetish? Some of them like really think they're vampires and want to like.
No.
Like your son.
No. Like, close the door.
Or they like, drain each other's blood and drink it.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'm okay.
No, me too. This person says, a guy asked me if he could spit in my mouth. Did you write this, Des?
No, shut up.
A guy asked me if he could spit in my mouth. It surprised me, but I let him because I'm very submissive in bed. Honestly, it was a huge turn on. I'm just saying.
Noted.
A few weeks ago, Des made a confession.
That I want to do that.
That he wants to spit in people's mouths.
Not people. A couple people, I guess.
Not people, just a couple people.
Yeah.
Okay, as long as you understood what you said and they understood and I understood.
A couple people aren't really people.
No, of course, because women aren't people. Moving forward, degrading and being dominant towards my man. I've always been much more submissive, so when my boyfriend asked to switch the roles, I wasn't sure how much I'd like it or if I would even feel, or if it would even feel natural, but it felt so good and it turned him on wildly. It was so hot.
This is like you get to be the principal for a day.
Yeah, it's like the librarian is like in charge of the school and like she's on a tyrant or whatever.
Yep.
My ex-girlfriend and I were browsing porn together and we stumbled upon a lesbian piss scene.
Yo, next. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Why?
Go ahead. Stumbled upon. You don't stumble upon those.
Des, you out of everyone would know.
That's why I'm telling you, you don't stumble upon those.
Well, I mean, like you're browsing and then like it's like suggests
That's not
stuff.
stumble. You're browsing.
Oh, but you're saying like you have to physically click it.
Exactly.
Fair. You're like, trust me. I know.
Come on.
We decided to watch it. And then partway through, she jokingly suggested that she should piss on me. We were already in a dom sub BDSM kink dynamic where she was the dominant one.
This is the same person that wrote in from the last one.
What do you mean? With the spitting?
Yeah.
Oh no, the degrading.
The degrading, yes.
Yeah, we were already in a dom sub BDSM kink dynamic where she was the dominant one. I sort of joked back that she should piss on me, on that person. Then we both sort of just said, let's at least try it. She drank some more water. We went to the shower. I got on my knees, and she proceeded to piss on my tits. Talk about an awakening moment.
Nice.
What?
To each his own.
Nah, you wanted to say something more.
I don't know. What threw me the whole way off is my brain was imagining a man and a woman this whole time until she said piss on my tits.
Oh, that threw you off?
Yeah.
No, it's
so then everything just went out the window that I had to say.
I mean, that makes sense why they were watching a lesbian scene.
Yeah.
Because there's lots of piss scenes, but it was the lesbian scene that turned them on.
Yeah.
Next one is, I knew I liked being tied up before and choked, but a guy asked to put a collar and a leash on me while we fucked. I obviously said yes. I wanted to try it out, and he'd never done it before and was excited to. At first, I didn't know how I felt about it, but when he used it to force me to my knee and blow him, knee or knees? Did she
She only has one, peg leg.
Well, I was thinking like take a knee, take a stand, which I don't think you should be doing. Well, she was excited. Anyways, forced me to my knee to blow him. It was like a switch flipped. It felt way better than having my hair pulled, and the degrading control is pretty hot.
Daddy wasn't that. I'm joking. I like that shit. I do it all the time.
Well, yeah, I guess it's
not all the time.
Well, we talk about like when men do the face pushing or pulling or whatever, and like I think when head is involved and you're pulling hair, like it's to control the head.
Yeah.
So I guess it makes sense. Don't do that shit with me, but to each his own. I'm not gonna judge.
No, yep. That's
Says it's like I'm gonna go to what's a pet store after this? PetSmart, Pet Value.
Yep.
Global Pets, any of the, go to Walmart, go to the pet section.
It's on my top right drawer.
A collar and a leash?
Yeah.
Okay.
Handcuffs, foot cuffs.
Foot cuffs?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I believe that.
A little like those fraily whips.
Oh, the light ones.
Yeah.
But you've never had them used on you.
They tried and I ripped that shit off immediately.
The handcuffs?
Yeah.
I think you could deal with the handcuffs before you deal with the blindfold. You could not
freak the fuck out. No.
Guys, hit up Des or write into the show and convince him that we need to go get trained professionally by a dominatrix.
No.
Let him know. We're going to do it.
No.
Because I need to bring out my inner dom and he needs to bring out his inner sub.
No.
Because he might like it.
No, I will not.
This is going to be the biggest.
I will not. I will freak out.
Listen, his girlfriend is going to love it.
Even the thought of me like doing it is freaking me out. Like the thought of not being able to move.
There's a safe word.
I don't care.
You're like not even being touched and you're like saying the word.
Pineapples. Yeah. Because I don't know what's coming. And when people don't take your no for a real no.
Well, that's why there's a safe word. Because some people say
I will
no,
say
but they're just
immediately.
like, no.
I'll say,
no.
If it's pineapples, I'll be like, pineapples. And I'll be like, no, Des, we didn't even do anything yet. Pineapples. Des, we didn't do anything yet. Pineapples. Whoosh! I said, shut up. Pineapples! I'd freak out.
No.
I'd freak out.
We but like we're gonna have a
blindfolded?
No.
Oh my
I don't think you could actually handle it blindfolded.
Oh my God. I would pass out.
But the thing is, if you're not chained or cuffed or something, you're running out. So
I'm running.
have to be in order to
I'd wake up dead.
you wouldn't fall asleep.
I would die.
That's the one you would just die. You would just perish, pass away.
Gone.
Rest in peace.
Don't even.
But yeah, hit him up. Tell him that it's a good idea and that would be great content and that you would like to see it. And we'll make it happen. The first time my boyfriend asked me to milk his prostate. That was hot. The cum had a deliciously sweet taste to it. Okay, question. You may or may not have the answer.
I don't.
Milking a cow.
Yes.
You're pulling on the udders.
Yes.
The utts, right?
Yes. It's a little motion going to it.
Right. It's a slight like pull and squeeze. Actually, I think it's more like a pinch. You ain't out here twisting cow titties, are you?
It's like this.
No. It's like a...
Watch how they do it.
What the fuck are you doing?
More than one.
Churning
more than one
butter?
at a time.
No, but I feel like I've seen people like kind of with their fingers like pinch and like a slight light pull and pinch.
But I think that's how you start it to get the flow going. And then once you get it
I don't
going,
think people full fist because the nipple of the udder is very small. Yeah, so you can't.
They didn't see that.
I know. I hope one of the cameras picked it up. Des just pretended to beat his meat at me. That was very aggressive. That was I take. Des was like, yeah.
Continue what you were saying.
I'm disgusted. Yeah. My point is that's milking, right? You milk a cow, you milk a goat, you milk an almond allegedly. Almond milk, I don't know. I think you can technically milk a man because they have an appendage that you can. I don't think you're pulling down.
No,
it's more of like an up because like if he has a boner, then it goes up.
Because you're thinking of him laying on his back or standing up.
Sure.
Some people like being crouched over, so he's probably on his all fours, and she's literally milking him while.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you can milk a human being.
Yeah. Seen it in a massage porn.
Of course you did. But like to me, a prostate, like you don't milk because of the motion that is implied with milking. It's like a woman, like our G spot. You don't milk it. You like stimulate it.
Yeah, she's probably saying milk because she's like.
No, but I've heard that term before. Milking the prostate
while
played with the biche.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't like milking the prostate. To me, I'm like, is the prostate long? Or are you like, like. Well, you gotta stick. She had to stick her finger up his butt.
Yeah.
And then I just feel like you're just like, boop, boop. How do you milk it? You just.
We can Google it.
I don't know. Des, maybe you should go to the Dom and find out.
No, that's not funny.
I'm just saying for research.
That's not research.
Des, if we can't call ourselves an educational podcast if we don't
then
do
I guess we
our
gotta
research.
change the name.
We're certainly not an educational podcast. But the fact that it made it more sweet, I guess that makes more sense. Like the more pleasured the guy is, the sweeter it tastes.
I have never heard that.
But like, or like maybe he just had like pineapples that day.
Yeah, maybe he's a really healthy guy.
No. Isn't it that I think if you're too unhealthy or too healthy, it can be disgusting. Because like vegan shits and farts are the worst.
Are they?
And like if you only eat fast food, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
But if you're on a meat heavy diet, it's also disgusting. Like you really got to just be right in that sweet spot of like I eat healthy most of the time, but I don't like restrict myself from like indulging. This person says mine was using ice cubes. Game changer. I love them on my nipples. Okay,
I can understand that. That's easy.
Yeah. This woman I was dating in college gave me a surprise rim job, and I came so hard. At first, I was like, "No way!" Next thing you know, I had soaked through the mattress. I feel like, what does that do for you? I've heard that there are nerve endings around the butthole.
Yeah.
Like the sphincter. And then there's the prostate. But I'm like, what does a little tongue on the sphinx do? Nothing.
Have somebody eat your ass and then you'll find out.
I've had that before.
How does it feel?
I was like, thanks, but like, stop. Like it didn't do anything.
It feels weird.
When you have a vagina, getting your ass ate is like, please go back to the vagina.
Really? Yeah. I've heard a lot of people like prefer their ass eaten than their
I've
vagina.
heard girls say that, but I don't know. It was just the one time, so maybe...
I'm going to have to ask people.
Maybe if, like, the person I had was, like, a pro-ass eater.
Or maybe if you let them do it more often, you'd be like, I actually really like that.
Like, it didn't feel bad, but it was just, like, I'm not a butt girl in that way. So I was just like, you know.
Because the first time somebody tried to give me a rim job, I think I was, like, 16, 17.
That long ago.
And I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
I feel like ass eating has only like become like a thing. Actually, no. It's been several years now.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
If you had said like, yeah, okay.
Like when it happened to me.
Now it's normal, but like I remember when it first became a thing, I was like, it's so nasty.
Yeah, when it happened to me, it was still the nasty time.
Oh, it was.
Like, yeah, it was like, what?
She was ahead of her time.
Yeah. And I think she said she wanted to try it, but I believe she tried it before. And, you know.
We know that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like some guy liked it and asked her to do it, and she did it to him, and then she was just like,
here's the thing. I could, if I, Like, I understand wanting to, like, please your man and stuff, but, like, if I taste or smell or see shit, Des.
No, for sure. I think they should, like, you should.
What do?
You stop immediately.
No. How do you prevent that?
What do you mean?
I feel, especially men don't men have, like, hairy buttholes?
I don't know.
Like, I'm thinking, like, if you get past the hair, or if he's not super hairy, and he cleans, like, maybe takes, like, a wipe or, like, whatever.
I think that's...
But, like, people stick their tongue in the butthole, right? Like,
that's something you can only ask.
They're going in.
If you know.
They're penetrating the sphinct. And if that's the case... the only way to get rid of the shit on the inside is to douche.
And maybe they douche.
Most of these men aren't douching because they're like, I'll have a woman eat my ass, but I'm not going to stick something on my ass and douche because that's gay. And I ain't gay.
So maybe she's eating the shit out of his ass. It's okay. It happened.
I mean, men are out here talking about, like, I would drink her bath water.
And they're not lying.
Which is, bath water is like you're sitting in your own filth. Yeah.
It's disgusting.
I like to, like, shower before I bathe.
Yeah.
And then like, take a bath. And then you always have to rinse off anyways. You know?
That's why, like, sometimes I feel weird going into pools. I'm just like, ugh.
Well, they actually ask you to shower off before you
You're
enter the pool, but
supposed to,
most people just take their dirty body. A lot of people count the pool as their shower for the day.
That's disgusting.
Some of y'all listening are guilty of that, and I know that for a fact.
That fact was aggressive.
This person says, I just read the rim job one. Okay. Mm-hmm. This person says, I dated a woman who always wanted to make a man eat her cream pie. When we tried it, a cream pie is when a guy
comes in your vagina, like just like in your vagina.
Yeah.
And it's coming out.
And it's dripping out.
Yeah.
What the sound was. When we tried it, it was my first time coming in her. Oh God. She didn't even let him, like, get used to it first. It was my first time coming in her. Before I even got to enjoy it, she put both hands on my shoulders, pushed me down between her thighs. I licked up every...
Sorry, continue. I apologize. Something happened with the headphones.
I licked up every drop while getting her off, and I loved it so much. I was instantly hard, and we fucked again.
I will say that I do want to.
Bon appetit.
I do want to cream pie somebody and have another girl eat it out.
Oh, I was like, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to see what that looks like.
So you should try it yourself.
Anyways, moving on. Joe, please, you do this thing where the nastiest things, you're like, oh, Des, why don't you try that? Oh, maybe you should do it since you want somebody else to do it. No. No.
Hear me out.
No. No.
Hear me out. You should try it because you may be like this person and love it. Or maybe Jez's girlfriend just force him down there and just...
I'd kill her.
No, because you're going to secretly love it.
I wouldn't kill her because she's my one and only and I love her forever.
I don't know if you guys heard, but from behind the camera, you heard like... the gun. Safety is off. Des is in danger. No.
Joe, no.
One of your friends told me never say never.
Well, they lied to you because you should usually say never. No.
You're already there. You want to see someone else?
Okay. I will try it after you push your baby out your vagina.
I'm attacked right now. What?
After you physically go through the pain of childbirth, I might try it. Because then I'll be like, wow, anything is possible.
You know what? You're wrong for that. Not only are you wrong, I'm about to rip you to shreds right now. Listen here.
That's so funny.
They are not the same. They are not equivalent.
No, they're not at all.
And you, as someone who's already tasted your own cum after jizzing in your own mouth,
it's
nothing.
Jizz in my mouth.
You
the
eat
corner
pussy
of my face.
and you tasted your own cum. So taste your own cum coming out the damn puss. You've done it before. You probably have done it recently.
Actually, I have kissed my child. You're right.
Huh?
What is my child?
A human being.
My,
not
my semen.
mixed with an egg, fertilized.
So therefore, I have kissed my own cum.
You've also tasted it. It's landed in your mouth when you masturbate.
No,
you laid on your back.
Right
you
here.
came.
It
your mouth is
right
always
here.
open. I
It wasn't
pick
open.
any
It
clip
was
of the podcast. You wink and your
It
mouth
was
is
right
wide
here.
open. You
It
could
was
probably
right
shove
here.
a dick in
I
your
felt
mouth
the
right
warmth.
when you
No.
when you wink.
No.
Yes.
No.
Your mouth is always open.
You see how she has to attack me?
You were coming. I told you I was going to rip you to shreds. Listen, you come all the time when you. Well, I don't know. You said lately you've been a little bit better, but the point is,
Been very much better.
I think, what is better for you?
Like 2-3 times
a day.
Yeah.
As opposed to 4.
Yeah. That's better.
See, this whole time when you told me that you don't masturbate as much, you mean you only masturbate 2-3 times a day?
Like not as often. Like
Des,
today. No.
Des.
Like listen. Like today. Like today I didn't masturbate. So like, and I don't have the urge to.
Yet, Des, it's early.
No, I won't. I probably won't get to it today, but I'll probably do it tomorrow morning, and then go to sleep, and then that will be it for the day. So like, some days are worse than others, but before it was every day. On average,
in 1 week, how many times in the week?
See, it depends on if I'm working. Am I just home?
I would say like you were close to like at least an average of 20 times a week. Because that's like 4 times a day, at least 5 days.
And there's 7 days. So.
Right. So that's what I'm saying on average. You know, some days you're busy.
No, now I'm probably down to like 12 to 15.
12 in a week, in 7 days.
Yeah. That's good.
If you want to see someone do it yourself. You eat the cream pie.
I will not.
Do you like pie?
No.
You don't like this one? Moving on. I'm just saying you've tasted your own jizz, Dad.
You see how when she says move on, we gotta move on.
But
I said move on, and it's no. I'm gonna tear you to shreds.
Because you came. First of all, as a woman in 2023, I don't appreciate you trying to dictate the actions for my body. My body, my choice. If I don't want to carry a child, doesn't mean that you can't cream pie.
My body, my choice. If I don't want to eat it,
I know, just bullshit.
Yeah, I know you are. I know you are.
I'm not going anywhere with that.
Nowhere. As soon as you started,
like I can't even.
Yeah.
But people were listening and
they agreed. They agreed. They're like, yeah, exactly.
There was like 2 people listening.
Stupid Des.
Our audience knows that I'm bullshitting.
As soon as you started, they were like,
our audience was ready to rip me to shreds until I'm like, I'm kidding.
Oh, you're coming after Des?
Not our king. Not Daddy Des. Jesus. Yeah.
Cream pie.
Yeah. A guy started licking my asshole when he was fingering my pussy. Normally, I'm not into butt stuff, but it felt so good, I just let him do his thing. Then he slipped a finger in as he kept licking it while still fingering my pussy with his other hand. It was like a symphony of sensations. This I can kind of see. It's like eating ass and your pussy's getting fingered. But I'm like, oh no, he had to... As he kept licking it.
Yeah, so he was eating her butt and using his right hand to play with her vagina.
Yeah.
And then he took his left hand.
But I'm like, I feel like your finger is gonna, like, you're just licking your finger at this point. How big is the asshole that you can lick the asshole and finger it? You know what I'm saying?
You're licking around the asshole. You're not licking the asshole.
I know, but like if your finger's going in it, I guess you can still get it a little bit. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I feel like it obstructs. Whereas a vagina has enough space that you can finger it and lick other places and stuff like that. But like a butthole is just, you know. I would say it's small, but like not everybody's.
Facts.
Just as I was about to come, she made me pull out so she could watch it explode. I didn't realize how much that would tickle my exhibition kink.
Just her watching you come.
Yeah, but like if you're an exhibitionist and you like that shit, then I guess that makes sense.
To come on her at least, like you just wasted the cum.
He didn't specify, but maybe. One woman I was with in my college days told me to choke her. My hands are huge and her neck was small, so I hesitantly obliged. She looked me in the eyes and said, "Choke me, you pussy."
Yep.
And I was more irritated than insulted.
Yep.
I obliged her and I felt her tighten up around me. We ended up doing more stuff like slapping, spanking, using ropes down the line. I realized through her that I'm really into rough play.
It makes you feel in charge. That's nice.
Why is some of this... I feel like I'm getting like deja vu from that story. Not like my personal experience.
Oh, I was like...
no, not like something that we read on the podcast before. I'm getting like deja vu. Maybe
kinky people.
we do a lot of like kinky lists and stuff.
Yep. What was that? A cat? Joe.
Yeah.
Can you put your hand over?
I did it under just because.
No, it just looked weird. It's like, I go to get the car.
I put it back.
I put it back.
It's easier this way.
That looks so much harder.
Looks like I was sneaking?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm sneaky.
Oh, boy.
You're the type, I feel like you would sneak like in a cartoon when they're like, ooh, ooh.
Yeah,
ooh.
that's how I felt when I was on shrooms.
If you don't know what he's referring to, what episode was that? 209 9 or 10?
9.
No.
9. Tell me no again. Tell me no again.
I said yes. Oh my God, why am I being attacked? One woman I was with in my college. Oh, I just read this one.
Yes.
I stopped to take a pee break, and she had to go as well. There was only one toilet. She went first, then spread her legs, and told me to go ahead and pee right in between her thighs.
Get the fuck out of here.
It was a huge turn on, and unfortunately, it only happened that one time. What? Is this
because she was joking.
You think? If they're in the bathroom together and she's spreading her legs and keeping them open?
If we're fucking in the bathroom.
They
didn't say.
Stopped to take a pee break. He didn't say where they were having sex.
Okay, the bathroom's not too far. If the bathroom is far, one person is going to go at a time. We're not going to be in this bathroom together unless we're fucking in the bathroom.
Okay, so they take a break.
So she sits on the toilet and she's starting to pee, and she goes, pee right here. And he's like, okay.
The second, even if he was already naked, the second he starts to like aim, I'd be like, whoa.
Too late. It's coming. Well,
then you gotta keep your legs open, otherwise it's a golden shower.
Exactly. And you're peeing on my vagina.
No, he's supposed to be peeing in between.
No, if she closed her legs, like it would build up on her legs.
Yeah.
And
that's like an infection waiting to happen. So that's the thing. Now you're really gonna keep your legs open while he finishes.
That's why he never did it again, because she's like, no.
Oh, maybe she was like, I was kidding.
Exactly.
Like it didn't do anything right.
That reminds me.
Sounds like something like drunk people would do.
When I was younger, one of my cousins, like, I'd be like, okay, I gotta go to the bathroom, and he'd be like, just to irritate me, he'd be like, oh yeah, me too. I'm like, okay, like, chill, I'm going first, and be like, nah, we can go at the same time. I'm like, yo, stop. Like, things like this piss me off because I never know how far somebody will take it.
I feel like your cousin would take it just far enough.
All the way far.
No, he wouldn't go all
the way far. So, like, I'd go to the bathroom, close the door, whatever. And, like, I guess he'll wait till he hears me peeing and then burst open the door and be like, oh my God, I really gotta pee. And he'll come and, like, pull his shit out. And I'm like, yo.
Oh, really?
Get out. And, like, I'll just hold my, like, literally physically I have to hold it so I don't piss everywhere. And, like, just wait till he's done.
That's good for your, like, you know, bladder control. I don't know what muscles.
Well, not
like
anymore.
your
I have
pelvic
pee
muscles.
like crazy now.
No, but, like, if you can stop your stream.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. For us, we just hold our penis physically.
Oh, that stops it?
Yeah. It's like a hose.
So you bend it in half and
yeah. Not in half, like,
because a hose you like.
No, you just squeeze it, and like it stops.
I've heard that men have to pinch the tip of their penis after peeing because you get the couple drops out.
Oh,
I've heard that sometimes a flick isn't enough, and then you put it in your pants and there's like 2 drops, or like in your boxers or whatever.
Yeah, I can believe that.
So I've heard that some guys have to like pinch. You get the last drop or 2 out. Yeah.
Yeah, he called it cross streaming. That's
a thing. It's like a beautiful fountain.
Yeah.
The Bellagio.
Yeah, that's not what he was talking about.
This one I think you'll like. Hitting him and humiliating him. I love the feeling of having power and control
over a man. Don't forget that part.
Or maybe it's just over that man.
A man.
Over that man. First of all, we don't know if this person is a woman, so chill.
Still over a man.
That's many shit. Am I right? Am I right?
I don't know. It's 2023.
Am I right?
I don't know. There's a lot in 2023 I don't know.
What do you mean? It's still early.
I told you months ago. Well, not months ago. It was like last month. I found out that the Egyptians might not have even built the pyramids.
You did?
Like, I'm finding out a lot of shit that I thought was true is not true. So I don't fucking know anything anymore.
So you think that because aliens built the pyramids that
That men ain't shit. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Maybe in 500 years we'll find out, you know what? Men were right this whole time.
It was probably, no, I doubt it.
Look at that.
I would put money on it that if the aliens did build the pyramids, it was the female aliens.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing better to do.
Or they like went to Earth to escape the damn men.
And then found out that they weren't shit there either, so.
No matter where you go.
Man ain't shit.
This person likes back scratching.
Oh.
I'm not talking light, gentle scratching. I'm talking about digging in and leaving marks like you got the wrong end of a pissed off cat. My first girlfriend surprised me with it, and she turned me on when she did it. I didn't realize how much she was digging in until one day during a swim when my buddy saw my back a little while after I'd been with her. He was like, "What the fuck happened to you?" And at first I was like, I was against any kind of pain, and then she opened my eyes to so much fun stuff.
I don't mind the back stuff, but what he's saying sounds like fucking torture.
He said like a pissed off cat digging into your back.
Like
that's claws. That's aggressive.
I've had the back stuff, and like I didn't realize how bad it was until I got in the shower.
It burned.
Whoa-wee! Whoa-wee! Whoa! I was like, what? Yeah.
My current boyfriend has a foot fetish. I love how much he loves it. I don't find myself asking him to suck my toes or lube up my feet and fuck the arches of my feet. But I get real worked up when he asks to do it. It's really hot to share something like that, even when it isn't necessarily my kink.
I'm going to try that.
What?
Put my dick between my girlfriend's legs.
That's the thing, a foot job.
I know. I've had that before, but I was just... Joe, experience makes a man.
Does it? I feel like it wouldn't do much unless you're into feet and it's like the visual, but like feeling wise, I feel like it's not better than hands.
No, not really. No, it's almost confusing.
Yeah. It's like something's playing with my dick, but I don't know.
And like if you look at like, if somebody's not very acrobatic with their foot, it looks like a dead bug trying to like move around. Cause like you think it's like, okay, a foot job, you know, but to move your feet together.
Because you kind of have to like arch your feet in.
Yeah.
And then go around.
Yeah. And then go up and so
with your feet.
Yeah.
Not with your head.
I'm just thinking about moving my feet up and down.
Like, what were you doing? Okay, Des. All right. My husband has wanted me to sit on his face for years and years. I wasn't against it, but I didn't feel confident enough in my body to be okay with being on top of his face. I finally decided a couple weeks ago that I was going to just do it the next time he asked. I felt like the time was right. Just last night, I was giving him head, and it was getting pretty hot.
This bitch wrote about it the next day. Sorry, go ahead.
when he told me to turn around, I knew what he meant, so I went for it. Any insecurity I had before that moment about sitting on his face immediately dissolved because he was very clearly enjoying himself a great deal, and it was fun as fuck to grind on him.
That's good.
I shot my cum on a lover's nipples. She told me to lick them clean. That was 30 years ago, and I've been licking up my cum ever since. What's wrong with that? Why should women be left with the mess? Clean it up.
No, I agree with the clean it up part. After I come, if it's anywhere visible, I always like go get a towel, a wet rag, and I'll wipe it up myself. Like, that's fine.
Lick it up. Lick it up. Lick it up.
This guy said I've been licking my cum for the last 30 years.
Like a real man. Yeah. Real men lick that shit up. They don't let it fling into their mouth by accident.
I'm a little boy.
They don't let it fly into their open mouth. Just
That's not what happened.
Real men know how to aim their shit, and they don't aim it into their own mouth.
Right,
and then he fell asleep with it in his mouth, on his mouth, on his stuff. He just went to sleep, y'all.
I did it.
He didn't even clean it up. roll back the clip. Someone knows an episode where you said it. You said it more than once.
Yes, I said I do that, but you make it sound like I came in my mouth and just laid there.
Well, obviously, you don't just let it drip. You weren't a little.
No,
Des, you didn't.
no,
You didn't.
no.
You didn't have to do a full like.
It was like a, and it came right here.
No, you tasted it.
And I was like,
You said it was salty.
It
You said
was
you needed more water in
warm.
your diet. And Des,
we're not having this
of course
conversation.
it was warm. It was fresh. Those are your babies.
We're
You
not
gonna let
having
your
this
babies
conversation.
sit out in the cold? Des.
Yes.
It's not a conversation. It is a fact. I'm just repeating the facts. Deswayne comes in his own mouth.
Wow. Wow. You hear how crazy that sounds?
It is crazy.
Okay.
It's weird. Are you
Okay.
on this fetish list? Am I going to read one? Pissing on my ex's clit.
No more, please. We're done. We're done. I'm sorry. This might be offensive. It might not. These are sounding pretty what?
You think?
I can't envision anything else for a lot of these.
So remember like a long time ago on TikTok, I told you I saw a video where the girl was like, oh, like my boyfriend like peed inside of me.
Yes.
That was a black couple. Oh, you assumed it was a white couple?
Of course.
Well, actually, I don't know. It was a black girl. And I'm pretty sure her boyfriend was black.
He
but
couldn't
like,
be.
I can't remember.
He could not be.
I can't remember.
On
but
my
I do remember.
forefathers, he could not be.
Yo, the accent's actually not for you. The fact that that's what took it, it brought out your roots. Shit.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad you told me they were black.
I thought you knew. This person says pissing on my ex's clit. She had a waterproof vibrator and wanted me to piss on it as she was coming. She went absolutely bonkers. Seeing her enjoy it so much turned me on a lot. He said bonkers. Yeah, he's white. Next one. Having my pussy slapped. Not hard, just a little pop. A little.
You heard me tell her to stop.
They were sucking on my nipples, then stopped and looked up to ask, can you lick your nipple? So I started to do it without hesitation. Then they started licking it too, and our tongues were swirling together on my nipple, and it felt amazing and was accompanied with intervals of deep throat tongue kissing throughout.
I've done that before.
Someone licking their own nipple, man, woman, anybody, like, that doesn't...
It turns them on. I don't know.
Cramming your boob up to, like...
Yeah.
That's not sexy.
I don't know.
That's not sexy.
I've sat on a couch and like a girl's been trying to like, come, let's fuck. And like, you know, start like touching herself and she'll get to her breast and start playing with her breast and like take her nipples up. And I've always been like, why? Like, why? But whatever. Never float your boat.
We have a lot left. Maybe we'll like end it here and then
Please.
Like, we can do... Okay, one more. Oh, this is normal. While giving a blowjob, she asked if she could kiss me when I finished in her mouth to play with my cum together. You would do that.
I am so upset
I thought you were going to say horny.
at the fact
That so many people are
that
tasting their own
my
cum?
heart believed you
What?
when you said this one was
Oh.
not so bad. I was like, oh, okay, you know, something simple. You're like blowjob. Oh,
That's
blowjob
not that
kiss.
bad.
Joe, with
When guys are like, oh, I want, like, you've never kissed somebody after they gave you a blowjob?
I'm sorry, what?
You've never kissed somebody after they just
No,
sucked
that
your
wasn't
dick?
that wasn't what that
No,
is.
that's not. I'm asking you a question
Yes,
first.
yes.
So, like, there was probably remnants in there.
Remnant is different than the actual thing.
You ever kiss someone like, I'm a little salty. I taste
Imagine-
myself. You taste yourself a little
Imagine
bit.
if, imagine a guy
Des.
eating your vagina, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then he kisses you. Okay, cool, whatever. Imagine you're a squirter and you squirt in a guy's mouth.
I'm not a squirter, so I can't imagine that. And I would be happy to, because that's my juices, and I know it tastes bomb as fuck.
So you're okay with him putting it back in your mouth?
Putting what back?
Like,
my own.
He has your juices in his, like, your squirt in his mouth, like it's a cup of water.
Does he have
And
good dental
He
hygiene?
brings your face to him, and you guys are kissing while you're.
I'm just saying, if it's gonna be anyone's fluids, it's gonna be. I'd rather my own than his.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Is that crazy?
Yes.
Is that?
Yes.
Okay. I'll end on a better one, an actual better one.
I don't know if I believe you anymore.
She asked me if she could hold her vibrator on my dick. I definitely recommend it. Let it happen, fellas. That's it.
Oh, I've had that. But not a vibrate, like it was a vibrating cock ring.
No, because like this, he said it's her, like it's a female vibrator. So I think it's just the vibration. But like I guess that's the same thing. Yeah, there are more, but we can do it another time. The vibration sounds
really good.
Yeah.
It feels really good, not sounds.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I'm going to play this since we're here.
Oh, God.
Yo, why do I keep doing this?
I don't know.
The contents of my vacuum for $20 today. However, the buyer wanted a surprise, so I upsold that for $30 to find a lollipop, and off it goes.
Today I sold my toenail clippings, and the buyer specifically wanted them mixed with my dustpan scrapings, so we are carefully putting that together. Thank you, Tony, for always being a repeat buyer and keeping it weird. You're the best.
I sold a slice of gutter bread for $50.
What exactly am I supposed to be hearing?
Okay, so
you just played a whole
no.
bunch of
I know. I wanted you to hear it.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
Okay.
So it's one lady.
Oh.
We always talk about like crazy things people sell online, like their farts in a jar.
Yes.
So she sold the contents of her vacuum cleaner for $20. But the buyer wanted something special inside. So she had taken a lollipop that she was eating and threw it in the dust bunnies for that person and charged $25 for it. Okay. Then somebody wanted her toenail clippings mixed with the dirt off her ground. So she sold that. Then she goddess bread, she calls it. She takes a slice of bread, puts her cherry lip balm on, makes out with the bread a little bit, puts in a little zippy, and off it goes to Tony, apparently. I don't like the fact that she called out his name.
But also, Tony, the bread is gonna me calling him by name too. The bread is gonna go
mold.
Yeah.
Yes.
At least like the dust, like you can keep that.
There's no at least, Joe. There's no at least. There is no.
No,
at
it's
least.
all wild. But you get what I'm saying. The dust will settle, but it won't like dissipate.
There is no at least.
I'm trying, Tony. I'm trying.
And somebody made a comment, and I completely agree with it. The people who are asking for these things, who want these things, farts in a jar, have to be
rich,
some form of ill.
Oh, but I'm just like, some of these people are paying a lot of money for these things.
No, they are. Because they're ill.
I think what I'm realizing is the richer you are, the weirder you are. So
100%.
If you have that rich friend that's balling out
He's
and they seem
weird.
normal,
He's
weird. Buying farts in a jar.
Yeah.
And bathwater.
I completely agree with you.
Yeah. And toenail clippings mixed with dust.
Or, getting his prostate
milked.
Yeah. On a regular.
On the regs.
This is fucking weird to me. Not weird. It's not weird anymore. The issue is that everyone's okay with this.
Sorry, I think I hear me drinking.
Yeah, no, we all did.
Sorry.
Yeah. And the fact
I can't open up my throat and deep throat the drink like you. I'm just saying, you open your throat hole and you just throw it back. But me, I gotta and drink it.
First of all, I don't think you should do that.
What?
People will clip that part of you. Yeah.
Well, I don't
I know, but people will clip it and fucking masturbate to it.
So what you're doing is putting it out there in their heads to clip it.
Yep.
Is this to get back at
Yep. Yep. That was all planned, strategic. Yeah. So the fact that we're encouraging profiting off of people who need help, isn't that crazy in itself? Or that's okay?
Some of them are like well-adjusted people, but they have like childhood trauma, and like maybe they're working
they need to
through
seek help.
it. But I think sometimes you can indulge in these things in a safe way that can also benefit someone else in their wallet. Sometimes I do think some of these, like I told you about the guy who like asked me to be his, no, not to be his, for him to be my human toilet. So the message entailed something about like pee, poop, period, blood, everything.
Yeah.
Everything. He wanted me to like, I can't remember. I don't think
He
it was.
needs to seek psychiatrist.
I don't think it was a sit on his facing. I think it was a long time ago. I can't remember. I think there was like a contraption that I would sit on and he would be underneath so he could catch everything.
Like a porta potty.
Kind of, but it's like closer to his
Yeah.
face and he's just under it. Just he's like, I won't waste any drop, mistress.
These people need help. Come on.
And Des
Come
can be the one
on.
to help them.
I'm sorry, huh?
I think you could be the one.
I can't. They're on their own. They don't need help. They're fine. No.
I think you could be the one to
No.
help them.
Joe, hey, I believe there was a listener question.
There is.
Oh, there is. Wow.
Listener question. Okay, so if you're listening and you want Des to try a cream pie, go to thissquareroom.com/ask. There's a form. Just say, I do. Let us know because I'll show him that, like, you know, there's strength in numbers. I think if it's just me, he's going to continue looking at me crazy. But like, Des has done y'all know, Des has done the freakiest things. And he will continue to do some of the freakiest things. And I think that if he knows that we will encourage him and not judge him. Des, you've tasted your own jizz before. It's fine. Des.
Joe, please get to the listener question.
That's what you get.
Joe, get to the
That's what you
listener.
get. Don't freaking tell people to clip my gulping.
Wow.
Okay. This question, did I didn't actually say I went on a
No.
tangent. Yeah, do go to thissquareroom.com/ask, but question, story, anything you want. If you do want to do what I said, you can do that as well. You can, you have permission, but
You don't have mine.
they don't need yours.
That's true.
I own 51% of this company. I have the majority say. What I say goes. Like, your opinion matters. I just have that 1%. So when you object,
They're allowed to ask anything.
Yeah. And Des is going to be like, I'm allowed to say no to anything.
My body, my choice.
There you go. I like that. Empower yourself,
Thank
King.
you.
Not like your son, but
Yeah, I was like, oh, that felt weird.
yeah, because you'll never be the king. Long live the king.
I'm so pissed
Jeremy says,
because that was a really good one.
thank you. Jeremy says, hi, Joe and Des. I'm a longtime listener, and I've been going back listening to some older episodes, and I realize that it's been a minute since we, the listeners, have heard any poop stories from you guys. Some of my favorite episodes are when you guys were talking about needing to poop at the wrong times. So my question is, would you guys be willing to share another story for old time's sake?
Jeremy!
You sounded like a mother, like,
Jeremy!
Jeremy!
God damn it! What did I just say, Jeremy? Joe, do you have any stories to share?
Des said no to the coming in his mouth. Des didn't say anything about, we didn't see any, there were no poop stories that I just read.
No.
I mean, we did cut the list short, so maybe, but
Yeah,
I'm surprised.
probably later on.
I'm surprised. Because usually there's always a poop story.
Jeremy! That's what you've got from everything that we've been talking about?
After all we've been through, Jeremy.
After everything, long-time listener? That's what you've got?
He's like, I miss the poop stories. We've told some wild ones. We have. You know we have.
We have.
And they need to stay there in the past.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Jeremy.
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 Well, no, I was going low because you were going high. So you were supposed to stay.
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Come on.
Come on.
Really?
Poop. Des?
Oh. Well, it's not a new story. Not any new.
Like, it didn't happen
story.
recently.
No,
I don't
no,
have anything
no,
that happened
no.
recently. Thank God.
Did I tell this on the podcast? I know I talk about it with one friend that knows. Well, the only person that knows about it, because I was on the phone with them and we laugh about it. I was at work and I really had to poop bad. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know, when you know what time people change time in terms of like
Shift
change.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, I'll wait till the other shift is completely gone. At this time, nobody should be in there. Okay, cool. So I go, I'm in the stall, I'm on the phone, but I'm not really talking because I'm pooping. And like, I feel like people who are casually talking on the phone while they're in a public restroom. And I'm like, are you weird? Like in your bathroom, you're like, ha ha, hee hee, yeah, whatever. But in public, you're like, shh, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in the bathroom, I'm on the phone, and I hear people coming into the change room bathroom. So they come in and they're just having a casual conversation, and one guy starts coughing. He starts coughing. And then all I hear is, oh man, the sewers must be backed up again. I thought they fixed that last week. And I'm sitting there like, and then you hear, and I'm like,
That was you? Well, because you said, and then you hear, like, as if it wasn't you.
and I'm sitting there like, and I'm listening to them talk literal shit. Literal shit. And I'm like, and I'm like, fuck. And then they got quiet, like, and then it just stayed quiet. I just sat there and waited for them to like leave, and then
You also gotta wait because you don't want them to see you walking
exactly,
out. Yeah, you gotta
exactly,
wait extra.
yeah. So yeah,
Does
me and the
not the
person on the
sewers-
phone, we died because they heard the sewer comment and they were on the phone dying. But I can't laugh. I can't say shut up. I can't say nothing.
The sewers. You okay? Yeah. What were you eating?
I don't remember. It was bad though.
Because you're not
know
lactose,
it was bad.
so
no.
there should be nothing.
I don't know. I just know it was bad.
Whatever it is, don't eat that again.
So bad. It was. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Like they weren't wrong for the comment. It just hurt. It just hurt.
Like they say that behind my back.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And I guess that's what they were doing.
That's
like, well,
worst.
they were.
You're like they weren't. The fact that you know they weren't wrong.
They weren't wrong, and they
bit.
didn't know that it's
You were
coming
in
from
there.
a human being. They thought
Crying.
they thought it was just like a sewer buildup, you know, and I can understand that. So they didn't mean like. But once they heard
the fact that they thought it was a sewer.
yeah.
Does
Yeah.
because normally you can smell like a fresh
difference,
shit
yep,
versus
yep,
like you ever
yep.
walk into a bathroom after someone
And
you're
you're
like,
like,
woo!
oh my God.
Right,
Yeah.
that is not a sewer smell. Des
No.
I
don't know.
Something crawled up in your ass and died.
I don't know. I don't know if it died or it decided to shit in me and I shat it out. I don't know.
Oh damn, shit. Okay, mine is less embarrassing just because no one was around.
Mm-hmm.
But this is years ago. I was
Really, Jeremy? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think you shared that one on the podcast. I don't remember that one. Maybe, but like I don't know. Yeah, so years ago, I was at a friend's house. It was 4 of us. So it was me and another friend, and then the people's house we were at, they were a couple.
Okay.
So they invited us over just for like drinks and like I think we had a little fondue, a little charcuterie, just like, you know, like a little cute little thing. It was a great night. I was fine the whole time. Probably like peed at some point, but like never
Nothing
felt
crazy,
anything.
yeah.
I leave. I'm driving home. It's maybe like a 20-25 minute drive. So like not crazy far, not close, but like not far. It's like the second I turn off their street, my stomach's like
Oh my God.
and I was like, that's weird, but like whatever. 20 minutes, I'll be home. I can do my thing.
Yeah.
I'm driving. And I was like, calm down. We ain't doing that.
Where we'll get there.
It maybe did that for like 2 minutes, but you know, that feels like a long 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then it stopped. Okay. And I was like, cool. We in the clear. Maybe I don't even have to poop. Maybe it was just like, you know when like gas moves around your stomach? I'm driving. So what? I said 25 minutes. So maybe 10 minutes later.
Okay.
So I'm about halfway or almost halfway.
Yeah.
I'm driving. And again, boo. But this time it is like, bitch.
We need to go.
This is not a warning.
It's not a drill.
I tried to warn you before. You didn't want to listen. So now
We're here.
pick. Pick. Because we're going to shit the car
Death or
right
disaster.
now. So I'm driving. I'm not near home and it's late. It's like, I don't know exactly how late. Probably like 2 a.m.
Oh my God.
So it's not even to say like things are open.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn. But I always have napkins in my glove compartment.
Okay.
Right? Not in case I need to shit, but like spills,
yeah.
clean
I
up.
have those too.
Yeah. I keep hand sanitizer, I keep I keep lotion.
Not because I have to shit.
Well, no, I mean,
Let's just be clear. I have napkins in there for other purposes.
but I mean, they came in handy. They did. I had to pull over in the parking lot of a school.
Okay.
That's all. I was driving through like a residential area. That's where my
And
GPS was
elementary
taking me.
school.
I think it was a high school, but I don't know.
No, okay.
It was a school though.
Yeah.
Maybe a middle school.
Oh my God! Imagine being that person to see that the next day.
So I'm in the parking lot, in the middle of the parking lot too, because I didn't even like park.
No,
gotta just pull up.
Hide your car, like hide behind your car.
So I opened the door. No, I shot like in between like the door was open. Like I used because I'm like, what if people like there were houses nearby? Like what if they can see me? And I popped a squat. And I shot in the parking lot. Yeah, it was. I had to.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
And then it's weird. Shitting in public felt bad, but wiping it and then throwing the paper is what felt worse. I don't know, because I guess like animal shit, but like they don't have like shitty. What if the wind took it somewhere? Like I felt, but I had to.
Oh, what a beautiful day.
I'm not gonna walk around with like a shitty ass, so I'm like, I have to.
You have to.
But like for some reason, throwing the paper on the ground is what felt worse.
Yeah.
The whole thing felt bad.
Yeah.
But after I felt good. I was like, that's all I needed. But it's like, why couldn't? Although I wouldn't want to like shit. This was my first time at their place. Like I've I've known them before, but it's my first time at their. I think they had recently moved in within like several months, and it was my first time there. So I'm like, I wouldn't want to.
But at the time, you didn't even know you had to.
No,
do that,
not at all. I was fine the whole time. But it's like as I left, my stomach's like, now's the time.
It is done.
So yeah, that was my moment. Not my proudest.
Yeah.
It was years ago, but it was probably my most recent story that I can think of.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, I just thought of another one. That was more recent. It wasn't like a shit in public. It was just like oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
Should I tell it? No, I'll save it.
Yeah, because he'll ask again. He will.
Everyone's like, what? Everyone with their shit fetishes are like, come on,
share it,
nope,
bro.
that's all you get. Thank you so much, Jeremy. But like when I say thank you, I mean like really, Jeremy. But yeah, if anyone else has a question, story, whatever, it's thissquareroom.com/ask. You can ask us anything. Clearly, Jeremy knows this. So
yeah, he does.
Clearly.
Jojo.
Yeah.
I need you to watch something, right? Mm-hmm. And I need you to describe what you're watching as you watch it.
Okay.
It is the third one on the left.
And you need me to describe it. Is your volume on?
Yeah.
It's not.
It is.
I want to try something.
It's two guys laying in bed.
I want to use my other hand.
Conjoined?
You need my one hand? No, I need my other hand. You don't have another hand. We each get one.
So they're conjoined twins?
Come on, man.
Conjoined at the side?
I heard it feels like someone else is doing it when you use your other hand. Yeah, someone else we can do it.
So one brother wants the other brother to jerk him off.
Okay.
Them.
I'll just make you do it myself. What?
Oh, he's forcing him to use the other hand? No. It looks like they each have their own dick because he's reaching all the way over. He's like, two can play that. They're like controlling the other one's hands, and now they are ferociously jerking each other off.
God damn it, I told you no more playing Siamese twins.
They're not even Siamese twins? They were just two brothers laying in a bed together. That should be on that list.
Crazy. When I saw that,
What are you doing? Not step bro.
yeah.
That's like, what are you doing? Whole brother?
Yeah. I enjoyed that very much. It made me laugh.
You would, eh?
What does that mean? What are you implying?
What are you talking about?
Is the A Canadian thing, or you're implying something?
What?
Did you know that they're inventing a smart gun?
What makes it smart? It knows to only shoot the blacks? It's a genuine question.
That was a really good one, and I know you guys enjoyed it too, because that was actually really fucking funny.
What makes it smart?
It's like fingerprint, like it won't unlock.
Oh, okay.
Without a
smart gun or a smart like gun case?
No, gun. So like, for example, let's say your child picks up the gun. Mm-hmm. Your child can't unlock the gun, can't do anything.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense until you need the gun. And you know, like your phone, sometimes you got to put in the fingerprint a couple times.
Your fingers are wet and it's not working properly. Yeah.
That's interesting.
And I was like, huh. Now, for the people who are like, oh yeah, this is a good idea, just make sure you're not going to do no crime. because it can't be nobody but you.
I swear, officer,
I wasn't there.
I reported it stolen. By who? Your Siamese twin?
Stupid. Stupid. In Georgia, an inmate they found in his cell. His cell was a disaster.
I'm sorry, it is so
and
fucking hot. I can feel my hair frizzing. I am like glistening.
Yes, queen.
You can actually fuck right off for that.
They found the inmate in his cell dead, but just like almost like corpse like.
If he's dead, he is a corpse.
Oh, I meant like bones. Like
eaten, like he's being dead.
Yeah.
Eaten.
Oh.
Wait. Huh?
Yeah, he was eaten alive by bed bugs. That's how bad it was in there.
Oh, stop. My skin is crawling. Oh, God. I feel them on me.
Oh, get him out. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And I don't believe this because, number one, there's no way he didn't wake up and holler. No way.
But maybe he passed away. Like, was the cause of death being eaten alive? Or was he eaten and then...
Either way, it's fucked up because that means you guys left him there for...
How long did he have to be?
Exactly.
Like, bed bugs are tiny to eat you alive.
There were a whole bunch in his cell.
Where was this?
Georgia.
Right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus. I rebuke it.
Woo! Yeah.
That's trash.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
I feel like at that point you can sue the system. If my dad goes in there for whatever reason, actually not my dad because I'll keep the money.
Met them eat him.
I will kill him blood.
Kill him dead. What? Was it you? It was my mom talking about how like Jamaicans repeat things
all the time.
Kill him dead.
Dead.
It's the same thing.
Same thing. Yeah. But I would sue if that's somebody I cared about. Because they're in your... You're like that one.
You're wrong for that. But you're not. But you
no,
was.
not at all. Yeah. Because he's in your care. How? And like we said...
Care.
This couldn't have been a one-night thing.
No. He was left there for a significant amount of time.
Exactly.
Like, he's not showing up to eat.
Nothing.
Like, you're not like...
The smell.
Don't they go... Yeah, I guess he didn't have a cellmate because that's crazy if he did.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So, sleep carefully, guys. You never know when you might be eaten alive. If you die before you get eaten alive,
then you're not eaten alive. You're just eaten. Your corpse.
So, like, if a lion's eating me and I have a heart attack, I didn't get eaten alive. Like, if he bit me and
no, because you are alive while you're getting eaten, but that's just not the cause of death.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
You're still eaten alive.
But just not the cause of death.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
Honestly, if I'm getting eaten alive, give me the heart attack or something.
Honestly, give me anything.
Shoot me in the head. Or like rip my head off. Please. Like if you're going to eat me alive, you know?
Eat my head first.
Yeah. Not eat, like rip it off so that, you know.
Like one clean swoop.
I wonder if like the brain functions for a few seconds after.
Of course,
Imagine in your head, you're like, I'm just a head. And then you're like, and that's it.
Yeah,
lights
that's
out.
your
last thought is, I'm a head dying.
Yeah, because you won't feel the pain.
Well, you will, just all right here. And then like the terrifying. Because pain is in the brain, so you'll feel if your head gets...
I think you'd be so confused that you wouldn't know, because as soon as like it happens,
if it's a surprise
like
attack,
this.
If you see the thing galloping at you, the whole fear is set in. First of all, you alone in the jungle, the fear is set in.
Fear set in. Me alone. Me alone. Period.
You in your house, in your safe space, and the lights flicker. Panic.
Scared.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Listen, we do have more stuff, but it's hot as hell in here.
I can agree with that.
And I think we just need to do the question of the day and keep it moving because, no, like I'm seeing myself in the monitor and I look hot and not in the way I want to. Oh God. I don't want to do it. It says play a round of rock, paper, scissors.
Loser. Sorry. Go ahead.
The winner can ask their partner anything. Loser must answer. It says a round, so I'm assuming it's just a one and done.
Okay, that's fine.
Now, see, the second I said that, he's like, I wonder what she's gonna throw first. Me, I'm just gonna go with whatever feels natural, but I feel like you are trying to like.
They're egging you on. They're like, yes, Joe, you got it this time. You got it. You said that last time, guys, and she ain't got it then. But usually 2 out of 3, you get 1. So this is just 1. So you'll probably get the 1.
He's doing that as like a, you got it, champ.
got
Even
it.
though you're going to lose, I'm going to be encouraging. So we're doing rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's too hot for this. Now I'm sweating because I'm nervous.
Ready?
No. Because you're looking me in my eye. Des, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, you're
Okay.
trying to find a sign, and like, I'm trying to find a sign. What are you, tell me what you're doing.
I don't know. Do you want me to tell you what I'm thinking?
Paper beats rock.
Yeah.
Rock beats scissors. Scissors beats. Okay.
Do you want me to tell you what I'm thinking that you're thinking?
Yeah.
I'm thinking that you're hot. So you doing this, your hands are hot and clammy, so you're not going to want to do
My
this.
hands are okay. Feel.
Oh, mine are hot and clammy.
Yeah, you like wet onto my hand.
And then in my head, I'm like, okay, she'll do this. But just now when you're like, you don't know what to do and you're doing this, I was like, oh, that looked comfortable. So she'll probably go with paper.
This, I don't know.
That looked comfortable when you, I swear to God, that was my thought process.
Des, that is
Swear.
crazy of you.
I swear.
It's
So
hot and her hands are clammy, but then she did this, but then this.
yeah,
I don't
scissors. If I was hot, I'd go with scissors. But then when
like,
you did this, that
I'm
looked
not a-
so comfortable. Look how you just opened your hand so comfortably.
I put my hand all the
That's
time.
what my brain told me. But we're ready. We're
Okay.
ready. Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, look, and I still would have won. I still would have won. We'll redo that one because that was my bad. You see, I'm here.
I think that was what you were thinking, like trying to do.
No, I really
you
just
put
told
it
you.
in. You were like, "Look how comfortable that looks, Joe." Open up your hand, Joe.
No, that's really my thought.
We literally just said it. We're going
I know,
on
but I was
shoot.
getting happy because I knew I was gonna win. So I was anticipating the win. I'm sorry.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah, thought so.
You didn't think so.
I did.
You.
As soon as I did scissors, anyways.
Okay, it's too hot for all that movement. Can ask anything and their partner must answer. What I want to ask you is not nice. It's gonna set you up for the real world for failure because somebody's gonna be pissed.
That's not my problem.
No, I can't. I need to think of something else. Everyone is like, ask it.
Yeah, I agree. Ask it. Ask it, Joe.
Okay, let me rephrase.
Don't rephrase.
Let me
Say
say
it as it is.
Give me a second. You entertain them. Give me like 30 seconds. No, Des. What is this? Sweeping up your toenail clippings
What do
to
they-
send to someone?
They don't want that. You guys don't want that.
They don't. Oh. No, I was saying I'm gonna think. So you
Oh.
keep going. Yeah.
I don't know why she has to rephrase it. Just ask is hurt feeling. Hurt people. So it's okay. Joe,
I'm not trying to hurt
I'm
anybody.
talking to them.
Oh, sorry.
You see how rude she is? Oh my God. I'm actually a little bit pissed I lost. I did it to myself and I know I did. And I know where I went wrong. Because I know where I went wrong. As soon as we got the same one, I should have knew. I should have known.
What did you think? I was gonna go back to paper?
I didn't think. That's the problem.
No, you always do.
But I didn't. So as soon as we tied with the
I
first
thought
scissors,
about going again with scissors, and I'm like, no, Joe, switch it up.
see, I didn't think. As soon as we did scissors, I was like, ha, 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 ha. And then by the time we did it again, I was like, wait, I didn't think what was next. So I did scissors again, and that's why I accepted defeat.
You're like it's like the turtle in the hare. You know, like the hare thinks, oh, I'm so fast, I can take a break, it doesn't matter. And then, just like you, knock out, fall asleep. Tortoise, it's not turtle. What's the difference between a tortoise and a turtle?
One's bigger. Joe, what's the question?
Maybe that was my question. Okay. I'm going to ask you something different, not what I was originally planning, because I think you kind of answered it in the past. So my new question is, what is one of your biggest regrets that you have not shared on the podcast already?
I Honestly, I don't know, because I really try my best from when I was younger not to have regrets. Like whatever happens kind of thing. So one of my biggest I don't, other than the whole volleyball thing and not pursuing it the way I really wanted to.
Yeah, you've shared that on the podcast.
I know.
Already.
That's what I'm saying. Other than that, I regret not going to more semi-formals in high school.
Des, we want some juicy.
I don't have anything juicy. I don't regret things. For real. I don't know. I feel like people who regret things are sad people.
Okay. If I don't know is your answer, I get to ask a new one.
Okay. I just asked the question you were going to ask originally. For real.
No.
Joe, just ask the question. It's just a question.
No. Then I have to phrase it nicely. Well, here's the thing. I thought of the question, but I didn't think about like how to phrase it.
If I could date somebody, who would I date?
No.
Oh.
You're gonna say like Keke Palmer or something like that. That's
Fuck
not.
yeah. Fuck.
If no, it's not an if question. Okay. Why? I'm trying to figure out how I want to phrase it. Okay. Why, when, as of recently, when you talk about your girlfriend, why are you acting like you're under duress and being forced to?
Oh, easy.
That was not the question. But
yeah, that's okay.
But it is a good question.
Because I say it to her ears, to her face,
What?
that I'm single.
Okay.
And one day she was like, "Can I ask you a question?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Do you actually believe you're single?" And I'm like, "We had this conversation. We're taking a break and da-da." She's like, "Are you telling people you're single?" And I'm like, "What? You think I'm just going around being like, 'Hey guys, I'm single'? Like what? Who would I even tell that to? What?"
Right.
And she was just like, "I really hope you're not going around telling people you're single, because you're not fucking single." And I'm like, "No." And she's like, Des, you're trying me. And I'm like, "I'm not single." And she's like, "You're not. Like, I don't ever want to hear you say that again. You will never be single for the rest of your life." Da, 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 da. And I was like, so that's why.
That's a threat.
No, it's not a threat, because I love her. We're so happy.
It's funny, like, you know, when like someone you love or someone that loves you says something, but like they say it in a way like
That's indicating something else.
You know what someone told me? Like, oh, like one day, like, they were talking about like, oh, like if I have children with them. I was like, that sounds like a threat to me. Like, don't threaten me.
Hey, man.
And it wasn't even like in the vulgar like Jamaican man way, like I'm gonna put a baby in you. It wasn't like that, but it was like, don't, like, any talk like that is a threat.
Any childbearing thoughts.
Yeah, that's why
understand
you came at me with
that. Is why I did. Yep.
But okay. I mean, I feel like that was a good enough question.
Yeah.
I feel like they were kind of mad that I didn't.
Yep. They'll probably tell you to ask, but hey, we'll
even
find
next
out.
time. I mean, since I'm on a winning streak with this
Yes,
rock
you
paper
are.
scissors.
Yes, you are. You go, girl.
Did you realize what I just did?
You
No, I went with this rock paper scissors.
Okay, nice.
I don't know why I did that. But yeah, it is hot as hell. We are gonna go cool off. You can find me at Jonel Wilson on Instagram.
Desi D18 only on Instagram.
Yes. Also Instagram, Twitter, TikTok at This Square Room, thisquareroom.com for questions, comments, contacting us, anything like that. And we will see you next Tuesday.